Well, unfortunately, we just had another sad week in Chicago of senseless attacks, mostly on women and children. You know, what's so frustrating is so many of these attacks were preventable. They're just a result of failed Democratic pro-criminal, anti-victim legislation and from rulings from liberal left judges. Think about how many families just here in Illinois are going to have their Thanksgivings destroyed this year as a result of violence impacting them or their families. You know, the latest, 26-year-old Bethany McGee, well, she gets to spend the day in a burn unit because we had a career criminal with 72 previous arrests, numerous convictions, but once again let out due to Illinois' liberal laws. And then for Mayor Johnson to call it just an isolated case, really? That's not isolated to Bethany's family or to the families of the hundreds of murder victims throughout Chicago and to the thousands who have been victims of other crimes throughout all of Illinois. You know, for so many of these crimes, what's sad is they're being committed by career criminals that have long rap sheets, who never should have been out and back on the streets in the first place. You know, it's time that we tell our Democratic legislators and the governor who passed these soft on crime bills, these laws need to be repealed. You know, their intentions may have been good. It's not for me to say. However, intentions don't trump reality. Illinois must stop experimenting with our innocent women, children, seniors, and our families. Let's not make families go through this next year. Let's repeal these laws and let's start holding our judges more accountable.